All rise for the baddest vote judge there is on this side of the Mississippi, Judge Shaft. Let's give him a hand.
Thank you, you're far too kind. Can I get an encore? Do you want more? You all may be seated.
He will request it to be
Defense, prosecution, please rise. Jury, have you reached your verdict?
Yes, sir, we have.
Please proceed.
You gotta read it first and hand it back to me. I'm the bailiff.
Bailiff, please read that.
In the trial of Mrs. versus Cora, we find Cora not guilty. The reason we find it not guilty is because you tried a civil trial with criminal charges. You stated, prosecution, that the lady hired you to prosecute. That would be a civil trial, and you cannot get criminal charges on that, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're free to go.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, order in the courtroom. Everybody, please have a seat. I have closing remarks. Prosecution, please pay attention. Don't whisper to each other like a bunch of little giddy schoolgirls. This has been one of the more interesting trials that I have been in. I will have to say that I was not convinced by both sides for different reasons. I didn't feel that the prosecution brought enough evidence to prove that there was murder, but I also didn't feel that the defendant didn't have some animosities towards this person. Being a mother and losing a child and working for people who I know probably didn't treat you of the best, and it probably was based on your race, which I find very wrong. I find very wrong that this whole entire thing was more of a supercharged racial issue than it was about a mother losing a child. I, however, am going to hand down a sentence that I feel will be appropriate. I am going to be locking the mother up for life for the murder of her own daughter. The reason why I'm doing this is while the other one was found not guilty, the pure thing that we have to understand is that her child was not the one that was killed. She already lost her child years ago and suffered. The mother knowingly took her child to have an abortion by an unlicensed doctor, by somebody who was not meant to do this, with the medical technology that is out there, which was the direct result of death. You have suffered enough as it is. I feel that your punishment is the loss of 2 children. I also feel, though, that the mother, while she may have suffered, also directly and neglectedly to get her daughter medical attention in due time and put her daughter through a subject of stress that should not have been.
Get tails, Mr. LeMay. Get tails.
That is my decision. We will bring this to trial in the next 2 weeks. Court is adjourned.